In the heart of ancient Egypt, where the sun kissed the golden sands and the Nile wove its lifeblood through the arid landscape, there lived a young pharaoh named Tutankhamun. His reign, though short-lived, was steeped in mystery and intrigue, leaving behind a legacy that would captivate the world thousands of years later. Born into the opulence of the royal family, Tutankhamun ascended to the throne at a tender age, barely a boy, yet burdened with the weight of a kingdom's expectations and the whispers of the gods. The circumstances surrounding his rise were as peculiar as the boy himself. He was the son of Akhenaten, the controversial pharaoh who had dared to shift the very foundation of Egyptian religion by promoting the worship of a single deity, the sun disk Aten. But this radical departure from centuries of polytheistic tradition left the kingdom in turmoil. As a young boy, Tutankhamun found himself inheriting a fractured realm, one that longed for the restoration of its traditional beliefs and practices. In a swift turn of fate, he took the name Tutankhamun, meaning living image of Amun, signaling a return to the worship of the old gods and a restoration of stability. Yet, despite his noble intentions, the shadow of death loomed over his reign. The young pharaoh's life was marked by a series of tragedies and misfortunes. He was married to his half-sister, Ankhesenamun, a union that was as much a political strategy as it was a personal one. Their bond, forged in the crucible of royal duty, was overshadowed by the spectre of mortality. At just 18 years old, Tutankhamun fell ill and succumbed to a mysterious ailment, leaving behind a kingdom still in the throes of healing. His untimely death was a shock that rippled through the ages. But what truly set Tutankhamun apart was not merely the brevity of his life, but the extraordinary discovery of his tomb nearly 3 millennia later. In 1922, the world was introduced to the treasures of Tutankhamun, hidden away in the Valley of the Kings, untouched by time. The golden mask, adorned with lapis lazuli and turquoise, became a symbol of ancient Egypt's grandeur, a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of a civilization that thrived in the shadows of the pyramids. As archaeologists unearthed the lavish artifacts, they painted a picture of a young ruler who, despite his brief reign, had a profound impact on the cultural and spiritual landscape of his time. His tomb was filled with items that spoke of life and death, of the transition to the afterlife that the Egyptians so fervently believed in. Chariots, weapons, jewelry, and even board games reflected the duality of existence, the joy of life intertwined with the inevitability of death. Each artifact told a story, a fragment of a life that was both extraordinary and tragically fleeting. The legacy of Tutankhamun invites us to reflect on the nature of power, the fragility of youth, and the enduring quest for immortality. In his brief time as pharaoh, he became a symbol of hope and renewal in a land scarred by upheaval. His decision to restore the old ways resonated with a people yearning for stability and connection to their past. Yet his life also serves as a reminder that greatness is not solely defined by the length of one's reign, but by the impact one leaves behind. As we gaze upon the relics of his existence, we are compelled to ponder the mysteries of life and death, the choices we make, and the legacies we create. Tutankhamun, the boy king who vanished too soon, continues to reign in the hearts and minds of those who seek to understand the complexities of history. His story reminds us that even in the face of mortality, the essence of a life can echo through time, inspiring generations to come. In the digital age, community engagement is vital for content creators, striving to share their voices. When individuals like a video or post, it sends a signal of appreciation, motivating creators to continue producing quality content. Commenting fosters a dialogue, turning passive viewers into active participants, creating a sense of belonging. Sharing content amplifies reach, connecting creators with new audiences and building a vibrant community. Subscribing ensures that supporters stay updated, forming a loyal base that thrives on collective enthusiasm and interaction, ultimately enriching the creative landscape.